What up, YouTube? This is Steven, and welcome back to another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the song Rosier by Luna C. And I first found out about this song through a J-pop artist named Tomomi Kahara. Tomomi Kahara did a cover of this song for her cover album Memories 2. And when I heard the song and listened to it, I was like, wow, you know, and the song has sort of a rock feel with it. Um, and it made me want to listen to the original version of the song, you know? So I listened to the original version of the song by Luna C, and I was like, whoa, this song is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty good song. This song is like a J rock song. They're rocking out here on this song. And also, another cover that you should check out if you're interested is the cover by High and Mighty Colored. Yeah, High and Mighty Color. They did a remake of the song for the Luna C tribute album, and I think it's a pretty good remake. Tomomi Kahara's version and High and Mighty Colored version of the song Rosier. But since this is originally by Luna C, let's check out the song Rosier by Luna C. Pretty much the same song, I'm assuming. But it's their song, they made it, so this is the lyrical analysis of it. So, here we go. This city, which has even forgotten how to shine, is flooded by neon lights. Okay, so it sounds like they're in a city that has a whole bunch of lighting everywhere, probably at night, And let's see, is flooded by the blinds. I don't know what blinds are in this situation. I don't know if they're like blinders, like shutters, bright lights. I don't know. I don't know what blinds are. Let's see. In this slum where any ambition has decayed. So I'm guessing they're like in a really impoverished part of the city at the point where people with ambition, like their ambition has decayed because they're so impoverished, perhaps. Let's see. I look up at the night sky, slashed into pieces by the skyscrapers. So looking up at the night sky, but you can't really see the night sky as well because the skyscrapers are in the way. Let's see. Next, this world where no dreams exist. So I'm guessing they're kind of like coming to terms with being caught in somewhat of a grim, desolate reality. And they're just like, how can I cope with this, perhaps? All right, next. In this city where I can't even see any shining stars, looking for the end of the night sky. All right, so they are, once again, in the city. The city is still being referenced here. And they can't see any of the shining stars, probably because of the bright lights that are in the city. And, whoever's singing, they are looking for the end of the night sky, And I'm not sure if this is sort of like metaphoric for like looking for the end of night and looking for the day to come, like metaphorically speaking, where it's like, okay, we are in a good place now. We went through the bad place, went through the bad stuff. Now we're in a good place and we're experiencing the good stuff. See, next lyrics. I lift my weak fingers, looking for an answer. So I'm guessing they're looking for an answer, weak fingers, blah, 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 blah. And I guess they can't find answer. It seems like. I guess I don't know. They're looking for an answer though. Right, next lyrics. My throbbing, swaying heart, not being able to believe anything anybody. So I guess at some point or another, like their heart is pumping, their heart is really active, and they're in a situation where they're like, I can't believe anything around me. I can't believe anyone around me. So they might be in a situation where they're not exactly comfortable, you know, and they don't feel at ease. Let's see. Next lyrics. It was my rosy heart that was blooming. So they're in an uncomfortable situation, but perhaps this is good uncomfortable situation because it sounds like their rosy heart is blooming. So there's like maybe some type of love involved, maybe. Let's see. Throbbing, shaking in this world, not being able to love anything, anybody. So their heart is again throbbing and shaking, and they can't love anything or anybody for some reason. I don't know. Perhaps this is because of the experience in their life where they have just been so maybe disillusioned by things that they can't, it's difficult for them to love, you know? And perhaps not quite sure what the definition of love is to them. Let's see. And next lyrics, like a petal that's so vivid it's almost forlorn or forlorn. So pretty much like a petal that's really bright, I guess vivid, since I want to use that word. It's almost forlorn, as in sad. It's almost sad. So I guess they're like, you know, such a beautiful, vivid petal, and it's so beautiful and vivid that it's sad, possibly because you might not be able to, like, you're in a place where it's not really, it's your beauty or your vividness is sort of wasted, you know? It's like you are so, you have so much to offer, but you're in such a bad situation, you know? Perhaps. Next, and this is more or less the chorus of the song, so it's like Rosier, but they pronounce it Rosier, which I don't mind. I kind of like the pronunciation. Rosier, there's a few definitions for the word, but the one that I think applies to in this particular song is rosier is like a French word. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. I think it's rose, maybe? I'm not sure. But it's a French word and it means rose bush, you know, a bush of roses. So it's like, Rosier, I can't come close. So I guess rose bush, I can't come close. And it's like, Rosier, to whom I loved. So again, rose bush, I can't come close to who I love. And it's like, rose bush, or, well, Rosier, I can't embrace. Rosier, I love you too much. Yeah. So I'm guessing a rosier or rosebush is maybe a reference to the love interest, maybe. I'm not quite sure if it is actually being like reference to a rose bush or a love interest. I'll say a love interest. But it's like, yeah, I can't come close to you, whom I love. I can't embrace. I love you so much. So they're in a situation when they can't come close, and you really love this person, and you want to embrace them, but you can't for some reason, and you love them too much to the point where it's probably hurting you. And I think the next lyrics reflect that because the next lyrics are, I've pricked my heart. So dealing with the rose bush, which is representative of the love interest, you know, the roses have thorns, so you're dealing with the rose bush, which is love interest, you know, metaphoric of the love interest, and you're pricking yourself, you know, and in the process, you pricked your heart dealing with this rosier, you know, this rosier, this rose bush here. tough stuff, you know. That is kind of what love is about a lot of times, you know. Trying to find out if this person or even or at least the situation or whoever is good for you. All right. Let's read the next lyrics. The next lyrics are kind of like spoken word. So it's like, and they say it really fast in the song, and they say it in English too. But I guess I'll try and do it like they do it. So it's like, by the time I knew I was born, reason or quest, not being told, what do I do? What should I take? Words God only knows won't work for me. I think he mean, well, scratch that part. But let me analyze these lyrics right here. So by the time I knew I was born, reason or quest, not being told, what do I do? What should I take? Words God only knows won't work for me. So again, I think so. They want to know, I guess, more or less the reason for their being. Like, what is their purpose? And God only knows doesn't work for this person. They want to know their reason, you know, their raison d'etre, you know, if you will. All right, next lyrics. Nothing starts, nothing ends in this city. Exists only sever, lonesome and severe reality. But I still search for light. I am the trigger. I choose my final way. Whether I bloom or fail is up to me. So let me analyze this part. So nothing starts, nothing ends in this city. So I'm guessing, again, a reference to this particular city here. So I guess nothing begins here, but nothing ends here either. I'm not quite sure what that means. Um, let's see. Exists only severe, lonesome, and cruel reality. So I'm guessing in this city, only for him or whoever's singing, well, the lead singer is a male, so I'm assuming it's him. Exists only a lonesome and cruel reality. But, yeah, I guess in the city it would be a lonesome, cruel reality because in the city they can't get the love that they want, and this is kind of like causing anguish within him. But I still search for light. So the light is representing maybe like, you know, a positive outcome, maybe. See, I am the trigger. I choose my final way. So I'm the trigger, which is repeated a few times in the song. Um, it's like, I guess, I am the person who, like, you know, gets me going. You know, I'm the person who decides, you know. See, like, again, like, I choose my final way. Whether I bloom or fall is up to me. So I'm guessing he is maybe now referencing himself as like a flower, so to speak, about blooming or fall, you know, or whatever. So next lyrics, I am the trigger. So like, I kind of imagine or expect to hear like a gun trigger, like, but they don't do that in the song. All right. Next lyrics, I've said these before, but I'll say them again because there's a little slight difference towards the very end. So yeah, my throbbing, swaying heart, not being able to believe in anything, anybody. It was my rosy heart that was blooming, throbbing, shaking in this world, not being able to love anything, anybody. Am I a petal? Am I going to fall desolately? So now they're asking if they're a petal, but before they're saying like a petal that's so vivid, it's almost sad. But now they're asking, am I a petal? Am I going to fall desolately? And I guess you're the trigger, so you decide if you are a petal and you're going to fall desolately. Um, because the petal in the scheme of things is sort of like helpless because it's falling, nothing can really stop it from falling. And it's sort of fragile as well. But I don't know. Let's see. next lyrics, and this is the chorus again, and the chorus also closes the song. So here we go. So it's like, Rosier, I can't come close. Rosier, to whom I love. Rosier, I can't embrace. Rosier, even myself. And then they do it again, like, and then they go through the lyrics again. And then at the end of the song, it's like, I'm the trigger. Well, they don't do that part, but it's like, I'm the trigger. I am the trigger. Okay, all right. So overall, I like the lyrics to the song. I like the song itself. I like the lyrics. I guess I already said that. I like the music video. Even though it's a bit low budget and a bit cheap, I kind of like it. I kind of think that the video should have took place on top of like a skyscraper or the rooftop of a skyscraper in maybe Tokyo or maybe some other really popular city. And had like really cool camera angles. And the video did have some cool camera angles, but it just didn't take place in the scenario or the setting that I would have liked it to have taken place. It took place more or less on a set, but I still like the music video. I like the visuals in the music video, and the fog machine, I guess, is on full blast in the video. The video is sort of, kind of, almost a bit ethereal. A little bit, at least in the ambiance of the music video. And I do like the ethereal look. However, the city, taking place in the city, would have worked probably a little better. But overall, I think the video does its job. It's a video for a music video, well, for a song. Well, I think I've said all I have to say in this video, at least. So thanks a lot for watching, you guys. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next lyrical analysis, adios and goodbye for now. Rosie, na na na, I can't go. Ooh, Rosier, please leave your comment. Rosier, please subscribe to my channel. Rosier, please give a thumbs up. I pricked my heart. I'm the trigger. But again, thanks a lot for watching.